Welcome back in one of the Bears Rapid Plays YouTube channel. Today is Saturday, February 8th. Back, breaking down some college basketball plays. We have everything. I took the entire board, I put it in a bowl, I mixed it up, and I'm going to throw everything at you. 10 plays today for college basketball. You see the bottom line there. No plays on Sunday. It is Super Bowl Sunday for a reason. It's the last day for football. Soak up football. There are a couple of games on in college basketball, a couple of games in the NBA, all of them before 1 o'clock. Only thing I saw that I was maybe attempting I could play was Ohio State, but I'm not even going to do that. There's no point in looking at that game. My mind's going to be on the Super Bowl. Everybody's mind should be on the Super Bowl. You only get football for one more day this year. Soak it in, enjoy it. Worry about college basketball and NBA on Monday. So that's the next time we'll be breaking those games down. But let's talk about the games we had on Friday night. First, Dayton moneyline. Take the knife out. Winning this game by 6 points with 4 or 5 minutes left, and then VCU did what they do, and they went on a run, and they played great defense, and Dayton didn't have an answer. Even at home, that's one of the toughest things to do for a team is to go on a run in the last 4 minutes on the road in that environment and find a way to win the game. Credit to VCU for winning that game. I think it was 71-66 final score. Exactly what I thought that game was going to be is how it played out, except I didn't pick the right team. So, very good game. Both teams played hard. It was really, the game was within 5 or 6 points the entire time, usually just one possession, but Dayton did not close, and they do get the loss. So 0-1 day there. We did hit Nate Santos over 1.5 threes, came out at minus 110, so we got the one win there. Kadari Richmond over 11.5 points. He had 10 points with 4 minutes left as St. John's just beat UConn outright on their home floor. I'm hoping Kadarius Richmond had at least a bucket in that 4-minute span. I think they scored 9 points in the last 4 minutes. So let me just check the FanDuel account and see if we got. That's the easiest thing to do. Let's just see if we went 3-1 or 2-2 on the day. I really hope it is a 3-1 day. It is a 3-1 day. Kadari Richmond, 12 points, 4-12 from the field. Pretty sure he had a goose egg at half, or very close to a goose. Maybe it was a goose egg in the first 12 minutes, but that's one that we shouldn't have won. We won it. I'm happy about it. 3-1 day. Moving on to Saturday, I'm going to go fast. I always say that, but this time I mean it. Tennessee going up against Oklahoma. Tennessee, very good team. Very good bounce-back win going up against Missouri. They really didn't close going up against Missouri the last time out on the road. Oklahoma coming off an ass-kicking going up against Auburn. I think Oklahoma's a good team. I'm going to die on that hill in this game. I think Oklahoma wins this game outright. I think they win this game outright going up against Tennessee. I think they're a good team. I think they got good players. I think they play well together, and I think they play better at home. So give me Oklahoma here against the spread. Not sure what it's going to be, but I would take them on the money line. I just don't have the huevos to do that right now. But I'm going to take Oklahoma against the spread. I think they win this game outright going up against Tennessee. SEC is always a tough conference in college basketball. It is the toughest conference in college basketball this season. Oklahoma finds a way to win that game. Kansas going up against Kansas State. I'm going to take Kansas minus 4.5. The lob, 31-19 with a couple seconds left in the first half. Harris dives, a lob to KJ Adams. That changed the entire season for the Kansas Jayhawks, in my opinion. They came out in the second half against Iowa State, dominated basically every second of that game. They're not going to mess around here going up against Kansas State. Kansas State's been frisky over the last several games. They've got big wins against Iowa State, got a big win against Arizona State, fending them off the entire game. West Virginia, Oklahoma State, 4 in a row for the Wildcats at home in this game. Respect by the book for Kansas State. Plus 4.5 for Kansas State. This should be 10, 11, 12. Give me the minus 4.5 here for Kansas. I am back on believing in Kansas after that ass kicking they did against Iowa State. Next play, third play, Texas A&M going up against Missouri. Same thing about Missouri. I was kind of off of them. Then they beat Mississippi State. Then they beat Ole Miss. They lost to Tennessee, but they came back from an 18-point deficit, I want to say, maybe a 16-point deficit, going up against the Volunteers on the road. Only lost that game by 4 points. This is a very, very, very good Missouri Tigers team. I'm going to take them on the money line to defend their home court going up against Texas A&M. Texas A&M, they've been shaky to say the best over the last several games. Outright loss against Texas, beat Ole Miss by 1 point. Should have had no business winning that game, won it on a game winner. Beat OU by 7, beat South Carolina by 4. They needed help in both those games to get the win. I think A&M falls here. Give me Missouri on the money line as the play. Next play, Florida going up against Auburn. We have the line out for this one. Auburn minus 9.5 at home. I'm going to lay the points with Auburn. Auburn this season, only one loss to Duke early in the season. Everybody else, they've kind of just been steamrolling through for Florida. Very good team this season, but Walter Clayton Jr., banged up ankle, might not have one of the big boys down low as well for Florida. I think they stay competitive here early in this game, but I think Auburn just steps on the neck in the second half, and they just dominate offensively. They dominate defensively. This is the best team in the country for a reason. Give me Auburn here, minus 9.5, going up against the Gators. Fifth play, Alabama going up against Arkansas. Another play, I wanted to take Arkansas outright. This Arkansas Razorbacks team, they're playing some damn good basketball. Beat Georgia, lost to OU. That was a 3-point loss to them. Beat Kentucky on the road, beat Texas on the road by 8 points. They have been playing very well since Boogie Flan went down. DJ Wagner has been a very, very big help to them at the point guard position, controlling this entire team, dishing out assists, scoring points. Janelle Davis and Taro have also been very good for Arkansas. So if you're looking for other player props besides the one I'm going to be breaking down, maybe take a shot on Jonelle Davis for Arkansas over the total points, because Alabama's defense this season really bad. Alabama, obviously, they're going to score some points. They're on a 5-game winning streak, but it's coming. It's coming, and you Alabama fans know it. We have Arkansas, then Texas. Then you have number 1, number 15, number 14, number 22, number 4, number 8, number 1 to finish out your season. It's coming. It comes for everybody in the SEC, but for Alabama, the last 8 games of the season are all going to be against top 25 opponents. So good luck to Alabama fans out there. Give me Arkansas here against the spread, and for the final play of the day, Texas Tech going up against Arizona. Two teams here that have been absolutely dominating in college basketball. Maybe the 2 hottest teams in college basketball. All of it started with Arizona beating Oklahoma State. Nobody really thought anything of it. They rattled off another win against Colorado. Again, not a very good team. They get the miracle with Caleb Love hitting a 60-footer to send that game to overtime, going up against Iowa State. They have now won back-to-back games. The last game at BYU, getting that outright win for them. Big game there. I just think Texas Tech is too much. They've got great players. Even with topping out in that game, going up against Houston on the road, they found a way to win. I love the coach. I love the team. I love the energy. They will never give up. I'm taking Texas Tech here on the money line to find a way to win this game against Arizona. It says against the spread, but I'm going to take them on the money line. I don't care about the spreads anymore on Saturday afternoons. I'm taking the better team in this game on the road. Give me A&M as the play for tomorrow. Let's go take a look at the player props for tomorrow on Saturday. 4 player props, starting with DJ Wagner. Double play here. A double play here for DJ Wagner, the former Kentucky freshman. He was supposed to be a superstar Kentucky. He was maybe supposed to go in the draft next year as a lottery pick. Hasn't really worked out for him, but he is showing his colors over the last several games going up against Kentucky and Texas. 13-plus points in both those games, 4-plus assists in both those games. The assist number last time came out at 3.5, probably going to come out at 4.5 here going up against Alabama, but I like everything about Arkansas in this game. Give me DJ Wagner over the total points, over the total assists going up against Alabama. He's going to be a big impact in this game. Next play, I hate him. I absolutely hate this man. You see the little point he's doing right here? That means absolutely nothing to him personally. He has no idea why he's doing that. He maybe saw one of his teammates do that, one of the better teammates that they have at Kansas. He might have pointed up in the air. Maybe KJ pointed up. This is really like, hey, thanks for the assist or a good play down there. Maybe switch on a man. Whenever Dickinson does that, he doesn't know what he's doing. He's just pointing to the sky. He has no idea what's going on out there on the court. This man makes me sick. But you know what he's really good at? He's good at scoring points against Kansas State. He's going to do it once again in this game. I think he had 25 points in the first game going up against Kansas State. You just can't stop. You just can't stop the 7'2" man inside 8 feet with a little hook, with a little bunny hook shot, and the little push shot doesn't land. You just can't stop it. I hate his guts. I hate him, but he makes me money. Hunter Dickinson over his total points against Kansas State as the play. Next play, Chad Baker over his total points going up against Florida. I think Florida's going to be depleted in this game with no Walter Clayton Jr., and that is going to be a big problem for Florida. I think they're going to give up in the second half, and Chad Baker coming off the technical foul against Oklahoma. He was fired up in that game. He scored, 15? Yeah, 15 points in that game. Had 1 of 5 from three-point range, so it could have been a lot more, but he's attempted double-digit shots in 3 consecutive games. He's been scoring a lot of points for Auburn over the last several games. I think this is going to be a high-scoring game for Auburn. Going to take him over the total points as the third play of the day. And for the last play of the day, ain't nobody stopping JT Toppin. Rebounds in this one, over his total rebounds going up against Arizona. We have seen JT Toppin play Arizona this season. It was the best game of his entire career. 16 rebounds and 20 points going up against Arizona the first time. He had a pretty bad day going up against Baylor, but he's going to be banging with the bigs down low. And this game means a lot to Texas Tech. They've got a shot at the Big 12 title. They got to win this game. I think they do win this game. JT Top is going to be a big part of that, down low, banging with the bigs. I like the over rebounds, 14-plus rebounds in 2 of the last 7 games he's played. This is probably going to come out at 8.5 because he's had some up and down games this season, all season long with the rebounds and the points, but I like his rebounds here. He's already showed us he can do it against Arizona once. He can do it against Arizona twice. Over the total rebounds as the final play of the day. Let's take a look at this beautiful recap graphic. We have so much to talk about. Oklahoma, I'm just going to take a money line. I don't care. I believe in this Oklahoma team. Nobody else does. I do. Nobody else believes in them. I do. Give me Oklahoma on the money line. They're probably going to be getting some points at home. I don't care. Give me the money line. Kansas minus 4.5. I think they make a statement against Kansas State. That game showed me a lot against Iowa State. Missouri money line. Again, a team that I thought was dead. They're back alive, and they're playing some really good basketball. They can score and they can play defense. They take care of A&M. Arkansas money line going up against – oh, sorry. That one's against the spread. Going up against Alabama, only because Alabama could put up 90 points, and if they put up 90 points, could be trouble for Arkansas, but I'll take the points in that one. Going up against Bama, we got Auburn minus 9.5 going up against Florida, and then Texas Tech money line going up against Arizona as the final play of the day. Dickinson over the total points, hate him. JT over the total rebounds, love him. DJ Wagner over his total points and assists, best play of the day right there. Going up against Alabama, back-to-back weeks for DJ Wagner. And then Chad Baker over his total points going up against Florida as the final play of the day. Guys, going to do it for the college basketball picks and props for Saturday, February 8th slate of games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please drop a like this video, and thanks for watching.